I saw a Reddit post today where someone was saying they went on a job interview a few months ago, and they were asked in the interview about how they deal with hostile people and hostile personalities, and they thought it was just a hypothetical question. Fast forward a few months, they got the job, and that question was very specific about one person in particular, and that person has since left. I'm here to tell you, interview questions are very rarely hypothetical, unless they're like seriously asking a hypothetical, what would you do if you found a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow? That's not specific, sadly. So there are some. For the most part, they are asking you questions about the shortcomings of their work environment. I've interviewed a ton of people at a bunch of different companies, and that was always the case. I would get a package of questions based on the competencies. So if communication, here's a list of questions. Innovation, here's a list of questions. Problem solving, critical thinking, detail-oriented, tons of those questions. So I would pick questions specifically to find out if that person would fit within the confines of how we do business. So if you work at a company that has garbage communication, I guarantee you, interviewers are asking people, how do you deal with ambiguous information? What do you do if you don't have all the pieces of your work puzzle? If there are terrible people who work in that environment, you're going to get asked questions about how do you deal with difficult personalities? Tell me about a time where you didn't get along with a coworker. How did you manage that? Instead of fixing their own internal toxic work environments, they're just trying to find people who will deal with those toxic work environments or don't know any better to realize that those questions are red flags. Figure out what your deal breakers are, and if you start to hear a lot of questions about your deal breakers, thank you for your time. Good luck in your future endeavors. Don't do it.